Oh, ho, ho. What do we have here? Do we have an early live stream? Did I start like an hour early? Oh, I think I did. I think I did. Oh, that is amazing. Sometimes you have plans and then plans change and you're able to start live streams earlier than what you anticipated because different things occur and it is what it is. But we're here. We're in the building. It's Wednesday. If my weekly live streaming night with you, Vipe Nation, we're going one-on-one, or you're going one-on-one with the man about tech. What's happening? What's happening, people? We got mediocre tech out there, and Stacy's out there too. What's happening? How y'all doing tonight? How y'all doing? Usually, my man Easy Computer Solutions is doing his Wine Wednesdays around this time, but since he's taking the night off, I figured I would slide in there into his time slot, start a little early tonight, and you are now on tube with the man about tech an hour early. So, I don't know. Maybe we will start an hour early, end earlier, or maybe we'll go for 2 hours today. I don't know. We shall see. Let's see what we got. We got Miyobi up in there. Miyobi says, favorite car. Oh man, this is hard. Yeah. Favorite car probably is the Ford Mustang. The Mustang is legit. I actually drive a 2005 Ford Mustang, so I like Ford Mustang. Those are nice cars. I want to get a Tesla one day. That'd be nice. That'd be great. But yeah, right. The bank account laughed at that idea. Oh, Stacy just got back from trick or treating. That was up. And Myobi wants to know my dream car. Tesla. I want a Tesla, man. Tesla is where it's at. How's my audio? Can y'all hear me all right? How's the video? Can you see me okay? Can you hear me? Can you see me? We are in the building. Let me know. Let me know. Let's see. Christian Taylor. What's up, Christian? How you doing, man? When you I saw you put the alert out for that video about your Apple Watch being brick. And I'm like, oh, I didn't even go update mine yet. So I'm like, let me not update my Apple Watch yet if it's doing all that. So actually, Apple had pulled the update away anyway, so I wouldn't be able to update anyway because they pulled it from they pulled it. So I guess they got to work on it. They got to work that out. But yeah, they're like I told you on your comment. Anytime there's a defect or anytime something like that happens and it's Apple's fault, they will take care of you no matter if you're in warranty or out of warranty because that's on them. That's not on you. It's one thing if a user damages the device. It's a completely different matter if Apple damages your device. So they will usually take care of you no matter if you're in warranty or out of warranty. If Apple messes up, they will handle it. And I see they're giving you a new watch, so they are handling it like they're supposed to. That's right, brand new watch on the way because Apple know they messed up, so they're hooking you up. Although they kind of messed up, like you said, there's no way for us to plug the watch into the computer and like hardwire it because usually when you have a software defect like that, sometimes you can plug into the computer and jumpstart it, but with the Apple Watch, that's not really an option unless you have that proprietary tool that you are alluding to, which most of us don't have. So, yeah, Apple needs to take care of that, and I'm glad they are. Alan Osborne, what's up, bro? How you doing? Mediocre Tech said favorite version of the iPod. I don't know, man. I mean, I don't know. It's like there's so many of them now. Probably, I think I like the very first one I got. Probably my favorite because it was my first Apple product. The one with the little click wheel, or whatever. That was legit, man. That was my first Apple product, and the rest is history. It is history. Oh man. Let's see. All right, audio, video, good. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That's what I'm talking about. Tech for your needs out there. What's up, Tech for your needs? How you doing, man? Oh, we got Jean Michelle. What's up, Jean? What's up? Oh, Christian said the iPod Nano is the classic. It is the classic, no doubt, man, no doubt. Oh, the iPod Touch was your first iOS device. Nice, nice. We got Genosis. What's up, Genosis? How you doing? Yo, you know, since I started an hour earlier tonight, so don't get mad, man. It was set to start in 45 minutes, but I'm starting now because my man Easy Computer Solutions is taking the night off. He's not doing his typical live stream, so I figured since nobody has the 8 o'clock slot, I'm gonna slide right in there like you slide to the DM. I'm gonna slide right in there and get it done. So that is what is up. We're starting earlier tonight. I can slide right in there because nobody else is live streaming right now. And you are now on to with the man about tech an hour earlier. So we'll see what happens with that. Let's see. Oh, we got my man Jay out there. What's up, Jay? How you doing? Glad to hear you're doing great, Genotion. Glad to hear you're doing great, Genotion. Glad to hear that. So since this is going to go a little longer than what I normally do, I'm actually going to let some people come or let a person or two come in here and holler at me. Hey, Christian, I think I missed you on one of the last Friday Night Viper, but Christian, if you want to come in here and chat with me for a little bit, let me know and I will give you the link and we can chop it out, man. I'm sorry I missed you on Friday Night Viper. Sometimes it gets hectic and I'll be missing people that want to come in, man. But if you want to come in, Christian, let me know and I'll slide you the link. Oh, he said he loves you. Okay. So let me go ahead and find your Twitter real quick. If I can open up the Twitter app here that I have on my MacBook. And there, oh, we're already in there. All right, now let me find my man Christian Taylor. And yeah, I normally say that these are just me and you all, but like I said, this is going to be a longer one tonight. I mean, you all still going to get that one-to-one interaction, so don't worry. But I'm gonna let a couple of people come in here and chop it up with me tonight. We shall see how that goes. But we still talking to y'all directly one-on-one, so it's not going to be a free-for-all like Friday Night Viper. It's basically going to be me and whoever will come in here chopping it up with you all directly. All right, Christian, check your Twitter. You are invited. Okay. My Obi said, Vipers in every TLD video. Dude, I was in 2. What are you talking about? 2 is not every, man. 2, I mean, it's pretty cool that Jonathan Morrison is putting me in some of his videos, but I'm not in every video by a long shot. It ain't even that type of party, bro. All right, let's see. Genosis said he missed Jason's live stream last night due to family hockey night. How did that go? I was in and out of there because I was doing a video last night, but I mean, you know how Jason and Zach do. They chop it up. They handle their business. That's what they do. But I didn't get to see too much. I saw a little bit, but like I said, I was busy working on my video last night, so I couldn't really stay and check it out too much. So Jay said, why is it raining where he's at on Halloween? I don't know, man. Where are you at? I guess Mother Nature trying to give you that spooky climate for Halloween. Oh, we got Willis 16234. What's up, Willis? How you doing, man? Tech Jaw HD, what's up, bro? How you doing? Oh, and my head of security is in the building. El Jefe Reviews. What's up, Jeff? How you doing? Woo! All right, Jay said this might be a little late, but what are your thoughts on the report that the Note 7 is exploding? You might be like 2 years late, bro. What are you talking about? You're like 2 years late on that one, bro. I mean, it happened. Luckily, we've moved past it, but it kind of sucked when it happened. So, I mean, I don't know, but I'm hoping we can get past that so these companies can put better batteries in these phones, which they are finally starting to do. Because after that initially happened, these companies were scared AF to put better batteries in these phones, especially Samsung. They were terrified after the Note 7 exploded. But now, a couple of years later, we are finally beginning to see these companies put bigger batteries in these phones, and I am all for it. Yes. Oh, phone tech at work. What's up, Mark? What's up, man? How you doing? Oh, Alan. Did I get that right? I don't know. Well, I think I got that right. I'm not sure. Phone tech at work. What's up, man? How you doing? Let's see. We got we got Michael Healy from the Birmingham, UK. What's up, Michael? How you doing, man? And Modern Day Family, man. What's up, bro? How you doing? How you doing? That's what's up, man. That's what's up. Oh, Tech John wants to know which one of y'all getting the OnePlus 6T. That's a good question, man. I've been banging on the OnePlus 6T hard. Actually, no, I've been banging on OnePlus hard lately. But these OnePlus fanboys try to get into my grill and they didn't like the receipt. But all kidding aside, though, the OnePlus 6T is a damn good phone. It may be one of the very best on Android. I mean, it damn near puts the Pixel 3 to shame. It puts the Pixel 3 to shame. I mean, good Lord. Man, the only thing that the OnePlus 6T is missing is wireless charging. If it had wireless charging, it'd be good night for everybody. Christian, what's up, bro?
Not much. How are you?
I'm good, man. I am good. Man. What's up?
Sweet.
Saw that video you put out last night.
Yeah, man, it's been crazy. I stayed up till 1:30 getting that out, and then today all day I've been working on a camera comparison. Went to downtown Nashville actually to shoot it, so that's a first.
Ooh, he getting fancy. Getting fancy with it. Okay. No doubt. So let's see what else going on. We got the Apple Jockey. What's up, Apple Jockey? How you doing? Let's see. Janosen says, Viper, you have to admit the OnePlus 6T is better than the Pixel 3. I think I just said that. So yeah, it's pretty. They kind of.
I don't think that's a secret.
Yeah, they're kind of putting the Pixel 3 to shame, man. I'm just saying. It looks bad for Google right now. It looks extremely bad for Google right now. Let's see. Jay said, will you buy an XR or 10R? I think it's smart because people are always trashing Apple for making a $1,000 phone. But when they make a $750 phone, everyone is complaining that it's expensive for a budget phone. Yo, man, the iPhone XR or the iPhone 10R is going to sell more than any phone that gets released in 2018. I'm telling you all right now. Everybody act like they want to hate, but they still gonna show up. I can't talk. You still gonna see people show up at your parties, at the bars with the iPhone 10R. Make no mistake, the iPhone 10R will sell more than any other phone that comes out. It'll probably outsell all the other Android phones combined. I mean, good Lord.
And can I just say, the iPhone 10R is not a budget phone. Can we stop saying that? The iPhone 10R is the iPhone. The 10S is Apple's premium line. It's an upsell. It gets on my nerves when people call it a budget phone.
Ooh, is that a 10R? I see you flashing over there. Is that a 10R?
This is, yes. I have a Coral 10R right here.
Oh, so since my man Christian Taylor had a 10R on deck, why don't you tell us about your experience with the 10R so far?
Okay, so I have to say, I really like it. I'm very impressed as far as the speed and the camera go because those are identical to the 10S. What disappoints me is that 3D touch is missing. And I know people are going to be like, oh, here you go. You know, no one uses 3D touch. But I use 3D touch in ways that I didn't realize I used it and in ways that Apple could have put the haptic feedback. So like, on your control center, if you long press on something, it still brings it up like 3D touch. That's what they mean when they talk about their haptic feedback. The problem is when you have a notification on your lock screen, you can't long press to do anything. Nothing happens. And the same thing goes for like, now I'm drawing a blank on what I was going to say, but there's a lot of things like that. Like, in the OS, for example, when you're scrolling on an app and you long press on an item in a menu, you can't preview it. That's all stuff that you don't need 3D touch for, and Apple could have implemented the haptic feedback for that, but they didn't. The only thing I can see that 3D touch is used for is on these menu or the app icons. I understand why you would need it there and why it's not there on the 10R. Another thing is like the keyboard. When you're typing, you can't long press and move the mouse around. I don't know if I'm crazy, but I thought Apple added that on the iPhone 5S maybe in iOS 12. Have you heard anything about that?
All right, actually, when you have the keyboard up, if you tap and hold on the space bar, it will activate the feature that you're looking for. But
okay.
You got to do it on the space bar with the XR, with the 10R.
I did not know that.
Yeah, that's that whole haptic touch thing that they get back on. Now with the 10S and 10S Max, all you gotta do is hold anywhere on the keyboard and it'll turn into a cursor. But on the 10R, it has to be you have to hold it in the space bar area, and then it'll turn into a cursor and you can do what you got to do. It's weird.
I gotta go try that. Yeah, because I was gonna like come. Oh, you're right. Well, I'm glad we established this now because I was about to trash Apple in my my review. So, yeah, it was good that I that I mentioned that.
I mean, yeah, it's good that you happen to know the captain of Team Apple. I mean,
exactly. Yeah, Viper knows all. But anyway, yeah, I've been enjoying the 10R. Here's what I got to say about the display, because that's the elephant in the room. The colors are insane. Like, the colors on the display look exactly like the OLED one. I can't even tell a difference. What bothers me is the resolution. And it's not bad. It's not like I can't live with it. And I don't even care about video. All this 720p video, it doesn't bother me one bit. What bothers me, though, is actually the text on, like, thicker fonts, like Reddit in particular. Anytime there's a heading kind of with a really thick font, it's definitely pixelated. I wish they would have used the same resolution as, like, the 8 Plus, because that was a higher pixel density than the 8. But other than the resolution, the colors are perfect. The brightness is brighter than the OLED panel of my 10S. So I think it's a solid phone.
Yeah, yeah, like you said, like these are subtle differences that you really wouldn't notice unless you hold the 10S and the 10R side by side. That is the only way you would notice these differences. The average person walking in off the street will not notice this stuff because they're not going to be looking for it like we techies are. So I think of all this brouhaha about the screen is much to do about nothing.
Yeah, definitely. I definitely agree with you. The way I'm putting it in my comparison video I'm working on is, if you are buying the phone on device payment plan, which I think the majority of people will, I don't think it's worth another $10 a month, because let's be honest, no matter how you put it, you're going into debt. That's what a device payment plan is. I don't think it's worth another $10 a month for the subtle differences when you could either save that $10 or buy a Spotify subscription or use that money somewhere else that would be much better served. Now, if you're buying it outright and you have the money, I do think the 10S still has a spot. I think it's a great phone. I think it's worth the extra $250, but only if you're buying it outright. You're not doing a device payment plan. You're just getting it over with from the start. That's kind of how I see it.
Okay, I got you. I mean, I know it's like with the device payment plans, it's a lot easier for somebody to justify getting a 10S instead of a 10R with the device payment plan. Because like you said, it's usually only like what? Only like $10, $15 more a month to move up to the 10S. But like you also said, it is basically you're going into debt more or less. But yeah, I guess I can definitely understand what you're saying about how it's not that much. It's not worth the extra $250 unless you like have the money to put it out like that. So yeah, I can definitely understand that.
Right, and it's definitely like different stages of life, I guess, because to me, $10 a month is a lot more than it probably means to you or other people who are farther along in life. So
yeah, I don't know about all that, but yeah. Oh, we got Rookie Tech out there. What's up, man? How you doing? We got Price Peterson. We got Mark C609. What's up, Mark? What's up? Who else we got out here? Let's see. Yeah, 3D Touch is going away next year. I think Apple's going to get rid of it completely, but we shall see. We got Buzz 3449. What's up, Buzz? How you doing? What else? Who else we got out here? Yeah, why my man say you need new glasses? That ain't cool.
I don't know if he means like he doesn't like the style or like there's something wrong with them. I was trying to dig for answers, but he decided to dance around it.
He said something about you not seeing the colors or whatever, or the colors are.
No, I think he means I thought he was talking about the panels between the 10R and the 10S, but maybe not.
Yeah, I think that is what we're talking about. Okay, I don't know.
Who knows?
Janosen said, Viper, have you seen Mr. Hootaball 10R battery test? 10S Max destroyed the 10R with equal brightness calibrated. I have not seen that, and that's kind of interesting because considering people keep saying that the 10R has the best battery life of any iPhone. But yeah, I haven't seen that video. I'll have to go watch that. That's very interesting. Oh, we got Gabby Bonilla. What's up, Gabby? How you doing? And Soulbot Tech is in the building. What's up, Soulbot Tech? What's up? But yeah, obviously, like I said, if you hold a phone with a quad HD resolution next to a phone with a less than 1080p resolution, there's going to be a few problems. So, I mean, I can definitely understand where Christian is coming from, where he's seeing the differences in resolution because he had a 10S. Actually, you still have the 10S, right?
I do, yeah. I'm actually, since the 10S is outside the return policy, I'm keeping the 10S and I'm going to be returning this 10R. I pulled a Zach Talks Tech borrowing a phone from Apple, but if I could go back and redo it, I am so torn because that's what I'm asking myself is like, if the return policy were on both of these right now, which one would I return? I haven't decided yet. It's really difficult. It's like such a minor difference, but then all the little things do add up. I think I would still go for the 10S.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Once you use both of them, I mean, I don't know. I mean, even though the 10R and the 10S function very similarly as far as they have the same processor and things like that, the only difference is the camera system than the battery life, because the battery life obviously could be better on the 10R, but there's not too many differences between the 10R and the 10S. So
right, it's like, do you want the car with the cloth seats or the leather seats? Right, I mean, they're both cars.
Basically. Oh, we got Tech Rant in the building. Had to take his son for his second trick or treat, but he's in the building. What's up, Tech Rant? How you doing, man? How you doing? Oh, we got Aaron Wilhelm. What's up, Aaron? How you doing, man? Oh man, Aaron is crazy.
So how's that stainless steel Apple Watch life?
Oh, Kristen Taylor, you know how I am, man. Oh, this is Bay. Bay is lovely. Oh, I love Bay. The bigger display is amazing. The how quickly Siri responds on here, how quickly the watch functions. Bay is amazing. I will say one thing though, like when I'm taking a shower and there's water like dripping down on the watch, sometimes it does its own thing. It like goes in and out of apps like by itself, which is a little interesting. But usually after I stop running water over it, it stopped. But I just thought that was kind of odd because I didn't have that issue with the Series 3. But I just think it's kind of odd. But other than that, Bay is amazing. And I'm glad that I avoided updating Bay so we didn't have a brick Bay because I really would have been pissed. But other than that, I love it, man. I got to work on my review this weekend. But yeah, Bay is amazing.
Nice. Yeah, I'm not brave enough to take mine in the shower. I don't trust... Like, I'm worried about soap getting on it, not the water, but I don't know what the soap would do if it gets on it.
Yeah, so. I worry about that too, but I mean, we're in the shower, so the moment that soap even gets close, I'm like, pew! I put it right there. I let the water run right there. I let the water run so it can run the soap right off or right away from the watch. So, I mean, yeah, that's not a concern, but I don't really worry about it too much. I mean, there's more water than soap, so the water's gonna win.
I would love to take mine swimming, but then I'm reminded that I never swim. So it's sort of one of those features that I want to use, but never will.
Yeah, but better to have it than not to have it, though, right?
True. I'm so curious about the fall detection. I fell the other day and nothing happened. And I did have it enabled in my settings.
Did you turn it on?
I did. So I think what happened was I got up right after. Like, as soon as I fell, I immediately got up and started walking again. So you probably have to lay there and act like you're dead.
Man. You gotta be like the old lady and those lights are around. I fell. Ow! I can't get out. Pat, Marcy, help me, please. Help me. Help me. I can't get up. I can't get up.
And I got so many questions about how this thing works. Like, so if you fall and you're unconscious, does it? I'm assuming it dials 911 after a minute. What's going to happen? They're just going to be like, hello, and there's not going to be a response. Like, I don't quite understand how that's going to help you if you like pass out or something.
Well, in theory, in the best case scenario, if you are in a situation where you can't respond, the moment the watch calls 911, they should be tracking your location. So if you call 911 and you don't say anything, then they know where you are. So they know to send emergency personnel out there anyway, because the watch they should be able to track your watch to where you are, like right there. So that's how it should work in theory. Now in execution, does it happen that way? I don't know. Hopefully I will never find out. But in theory, it should just be one of those things where they track your location if you don't say anything, and then they come out and do what they got to do.
Oh, we got someone asking, what were you doing that you fell? I have a crazy dog. He's only like 9 months old. He has way more energy than he knows what to do with. So I was taking him outside and he decided to just run down a hill at full speed and drag me with him on his leash. And it rained that day, so there was a big slippery area in the yard.
Ooh.
So yeah, that's what happened.
Oh yeah, that's the other thing that Willis just in the chat. Not only does the watch call 911, it notifies your emergency contact as well. So there's
right. I did think about that. If you hopefully you got several emergency contacts, so at least one of them would be able to look into that for you.
So I'm going back up into the chat, and like Gabby said, Bay is Bay. Yes, Bay is Bay, and Bay is lovely. Love Bay. All right.
Do you okay? I gotta ask, do you worry about like hitting the watch on stuff?
Oh yeah,
and bumping it. Okay, yeah. I'm glad it's not just me, because I'm like, this is the thing that no one tells you when you're buying an Apple Watch. Me being a first-time watch owner, really, I never wear a watch prior to this. I'm paranoid all of a sudden now about like every time my wrist is like close to something, I'm like babying it and like doing this to my watch and covering it.
I wouldn't say I'm paranoid, because I've worn Apple Watch for the past 2 or 3 years, so I'm kind of used to it by now. But I'm not paranoid. I'm just aware of it, like you said, because and I've knocked it I've knocked it up against the door handle or whatever a couple of times, and nothing's really happened with it. But I refuse to put a case on my Apple Watch. I'm not. I'm not having it. No, I'm sorry. If it gets damaged, it gets damaged. But I'll be damned if I cover up Bay. It ain't happening. Now, an iPhone, I'll put a case on an iPhone in a hot second. On the Apple Watch, there's no way in hell you can pay me to put a case on my Apple Watch. I'm not doing it. No.
Yep. I totally agree. In fact, I had an experience. So the first day I had my Series 4, I was moving a piece of furniture and scraped it against a wall. And I was so upset. I put that bad boy in the light, and the entire top bezel was scratches everywhere, all over. Thankfully, it wasn't on the screen, like the glass covering the screen, but the curved part at the top completely scuffed up. So that kind of like, I guess, scarred me for life, where I'm like, oh my gosh, I have to like baby this thing now. So I immediately, or I'm sorry, this is Viper Stream, immediately ordered a screen protector. One of those plastic ones, and put it on it. And I'm kind of glad I did, because a couple days after that, I bumped it against a wall again, and it messed up the screen protector, but the glass of the watch was fine. So I'm actually kind of glad Apple bricked my watch, because they're sending me a brand new one, and now I can start over with no scratches. So that's a plus.
There you go, man. There you go.
Oh, crud. Look at what John Prosser says. Oh, no. Oh, no.
Oh, ho, ho.
Oh, jeez.
You know why you're on FPT, right?
Oh, I know why.
You know why?
Oh,
you're about to get famous, baby. You're about to get famous. My man John Prosser is about to make you famous, bro. He's about to make you famous.
Oh, I'm scared. I hope I don't get ripped to shreds, but I'm also so excited at the same time.
Why would you get ripped to shreds? You bringing up an issue. Your video is valid, dude.
Yeah, but then that means the fanboys are all coming for the video. All the Samsung Knights are going to be like, well, did you get a Galaxy Gear watch instead? If you had one, this wouldn't happen.
You know what you can do for the fanboys, the Samsung Knights? This is what you tell them to do. And you can tell them about that. Tell them to take their Galaxy watches. Shout them up real nice. Shout them up real nice. Turn them some bitches sideways and stick them straight up their candy asses. That's what you can tell them to do with their Galaxy watches. Get the hell out of here with that stuff. Don't talk to me about no Galaxy watch. Please. Get the hell out of here with that. Nobody trying to hear that. All right, let's see where we at. Where we at? Let's see. Oh man, aren't you glad you came on the show?
I'm very glad.
All right, let's see what we got. Where we at? My man Rain G4 said that the 3-4 have thought protection. It does not have thought protection. Or maybe he was talking about the 10R. I don't know. But that's the problem with the iPhone. The iPhones do not have thought protection, unfortunately. So if your girlfriend gets a hold of the iPhone, you're pretty much screwed. So, or your girlfriend or your boyfriend, or I should say, if your jealous significant other gets a hold of your iPhone, you're screwed. So there's no thought protection with that, baby. Apple needs to work on that for real. So the Techie Tech guy said, buy the stainless steel watch. It's not fire. It won't scratch. No, bro. No. The stainless steel will scratch, or it will get, actually, it'll get micro abrasions, which is probably more annoying than scratching the snow. I have the stainless steel version, and even though I don't have any scratches on it yet, it is prone to scratching too. So just because you got the stainless steel model doesn't mean anything. If you hit it enough, it will get scratches and abrasions on it. It's quite annoying. But yeah. All right, let's see what else.
I quickly realized with the Apple Watch that you just have to realize it's gonna get used, it's gonna get scratched, and it's so much better if you don't worry about it. You know, you're buying a watch, use it.
Exactly. I mean, what the hell are you buying a watch for if you don't? In fact, if you're buying an Apple Watch, there is no way you should have a case on your Apple Watch. I'm sorry, that's no.
You know, I'm ashamed to admit that I ordered a case for mine when I was paranoid, and I tried it on, and I'm like, nope, I'm not doing this. This looks retarded, and I returned it.
No. It is a damn watch. No cases allowed. No cases allowed here, bro. Jason, see, you didn't miss anything, man. Just chopping it up with my man Christian here. We got LeBaron Burton in the house. What's up, Samsung Note fan? I got the Note 9. The Note is legit, no doubt about it. But yeah.
Man, you want to be called a nerd really fast. Have you seen the Catalyst cases for the Apple Watch?
I don't pay attention to casing for the Apple Watch. Don't know.
Oh goodness. Hold on. I gotta see if I can screen share here. This is kind of hilarious.
Gabby said that's impossible. Gabby cracked me up.
Okay, here you go. If you want to become uncool instantly, here's how you murder the design of an Apple Watch.
All right, I'm gonna need you to talk while you're showing it. Oh, what the hell? Oh.
It makes it look like a child's toy.
Makes it like a damn Ninja Turtle. Nobody wants that. Get out of here. Oh my god.
Yeah, you're right. Cases are absolutely ridiculous.
Wow. If you want your Apple Watch to look like a damn Ninja Turtle, then I can see where you might want to go with that. But me, no, thank you. There will be no
same here.
Bay. There will be no mess with Bay at all. Not having it.
So, are you rocking the Nike Plus sport band with yours?
Oh, I am rocking the Nike band. That is correct. I have the Nike band. Because I love these bands. I love these bands. These bands are awesome.
Did you do away with the one that came with it?
You know what? I actually it kind of grew on me, so I actually wear it from time to time. It's not too bad. It's not as bad as I thought it would be. So I actually wear it.
I'm really into the sport loop that came with mine. I've never tried a sport band, but I just figured like since the sport loop is more adjustable, it would be better for me. So it's like so comfortable. I'm kind of impressed by it.
Yeah, I've been meaning to get one of those, but I haven't got one yet. But I've heard that they're very comfortable and obviously they look good. So, absolutely.
Yeah, Apple Watch bands are an addiction. I'm so tempted to buy third-party ones, but everyone says the third-party ones are just not the same. So I've been holding out for the official one.
I won't do it. I won't do it. I am a watch band snob. I will not buy a third-party watch band. No. I'm going to the Apple store.
If you want that Milanese loop, though, oh, buddy.
Yeah. I haven't done that one yet. I haven't brought that. I don't see myself buying that, but yeah, I will not buy third-party watch bands. I won't do it. So let's see. Tech Rant says iPad Pro versus stainless steel Apple Watch. Go, dude. I'm sorry. The iPad Pro is legit. It's a beast. It's an absolute monster. But ain't nothing touching Bay besides the iPhone 10s Max and 10s or whatever. Nothing is messing with Bay. Bay is Bay. Okay. Not even the new iPad Pros are messing with Bay. All right, let's see. Brian Unbox. What's up, Brian? How you doing, man? And yes, Myobi, unfortunately, well, not unfortunately, but there are cases for the Apple Watch. Yeah, that is a thing, apparently. Yeah, probably peace, and I don't know all these people putting cases and screen protectors on their watches. I don't understand that, but whatever.
I can justify the screen protector. I can't justify a case.
Yeah,
because you get used to the screen protector. The one I got was like one of those liquid application ones, so it curves perfectly to the edges. and you really do get used to it. But I'm with you on the case.
Yeah, I can understand that a little bit. Oh, we got Drift Athlete. What's up, man? How you doing? LeBaron said, did we see the Engadget video on the dual screen phone? I have not seen that yet. Let's see. Genosis said, Bay looks better nude. I agree, Genosis. I agree. Hey, Drift Athlete, nothing wrong. There's nothing wrong with turtle power, except when it's on an Apple Watch. Then I have a problem. Let's see. Oh, Jason C with a good point. He said Under Armour needs to make watch bands. Oh, hell yeah. I would be all over that immediately. It probably won't happen because they probably have a deal with Nike. But
the problem with that, though, yeah, Apple wouldn't do it because they have a deal with Nike, and I'm sure they have some kind of exclusivity agreement.
Oh, yeah.
And the issue with Under Armour is if they try to make their own bands, the material Apple uses in their sport bands is some proprietary thing. All the knockoffs are like silicone, but Apple's, I forget what it's called, but it starts with an F. It's some like material they developed just for it. So Under Armour would not be able to compete as far as quality, even if they did it like without Apple.
Well, my hope is that Under Armour will have a deal with Apple so they can make Apple proprietary watch bands. That would be my best case scenario. But like you said, if they made their own bands in there, that'd be a problem.
Yeah, I just doubt that would ever. I mean, the only way that would work probably is if their deal with Nike went under and they were looking for some kind of replacement.
Yeah, and I don't see that happening because I'm pretty sure Nike makes a nice little pretty penny with the Apple Watch band.
Yeah, I don't understand that partnership because the Nike Plus edition of the watch is the same price. So what's in it for Apple? Like, if they're giving kickback to Nike, they're ultimately just losing money. So why would they even offer that? Actually,
pretty sure Apple's not losing money, man. Anybody that partners with Apple has to pay Apple. It's just like when you use Apple Pay. Apple gets like 15 cent of every Apple Pay transaction or something like that. So even if it's like a little stipend or a little kickback, Apple is getting kickback from somewhere in that. And yeah, that Apple is not going to get short out, man. They're not going to get cheated out. They're going to get their money.
Yeah, that's a good point.
All right, let's see. What else I got right here? I'm looking at something, I missed it. Let's see. Oh, my Obi said, how many of you Apple Watch users wore watches before? I did not wear watches before the Apple Watch. I refused to wear watches before the Apple Watch. But ever since the Apple Watch came into my life, I wear the Apple Watch. It is the only watch you will see me wearing. So yeah, that's how I am.
I will second that. The only time I wore a watch prior to the Apple Watch was when I had to take the ACT test, which is like a test to get into college. And it's like super timed and they don't let you have your phone, obviously. So I wore a watch for that. That was literally a one-time occurrence in my life. But other than that, I have never worn a watch until I got the Apple Watch. And now my wrists feel so awful and bare because there's no watch. It's so funny. I thought about putting my Apple Watch on today, even though it's useless, just because I like the way it looks and feels on my wrist.
It does look and feel good. Absolutely. I mean, even like you said, even if it's not working, it does make for a nice piece of jewelry, no doubt about it. So Gabby wants to know, have we talked about the Honor AirPods knockoff? And we have not yet. I mean, I'm wondering if they're going to get a little phone call from Apple's lawyer because, good Lord, can there be any more of a blatant knockoff? I mean, good Lord, that is crazy.
Like was it the OnePlus 5?
Yep, that's the one.
Did they ever get in trouble for that, or did they get away with it?
I'm pretty sure they got away with it.
Wow. Yeah, that was shockingly close. That back with the dual camera system after the 7 Plus, that was ridiculous.
Yeah, and Honor did themselves no favor today, practically making an identical version of the AirPods, putting their branding on it. That's kind of hilarious.
Oh, but it comes in colors and the AirPods don't. So that means clearly everyone will buy Honors instead.
Oh, of course, absolutely. I mean, how dare we not buy Honor AirPods? I mean, come on now. Come on, man.
Oh, and USB Type-C, the specs.
Oh, man.
It's going to sell.
Rain said he wants a Power Rangers Apple Watch cape. No, thank you. No, thank you.
Wait,
Yeah.
they're calling these things fly pods? Are you kidding me?
Nope, not kidding at all.
What kind of ridiculous name is that?
That's the honor code, man. That's the honor code. That's what it is, bro.
You know what I wonder about? Why has nobody copied the Apple Watch, really? I mean, there's like the one from Amazfit that's like, I guess close, but like LG, Samsung, none of those guys have really copied the square design is what I mean.
Well, Samsung trying to do their own thing with the rotating bezel, so that would work for their rotating bezel idea. And a lot of people like the rotating bezel better than the Apple Watch UI anyway. So I don't think you want to go away from the rotating bezel if you're working for you. It seems to be working for Samsung. Everybody else, it doesn't really matter because everybody else is not buying anything that's not an Apple Watch. So I'm pretty sure the only people that they're watching that are not Samsung, are not Apple, probably Samsung. I think there's a couple of other they're not really watchmakers. They're more like fitness trackers, like a Fitbit, and I think the Tick Watch. I think it's starting to make some traction, but yeah, no one buying watches that aren't the Apple Watch, pretty much.
Yeah, and then there's LG, who's just retarded.
Oh God, yeah, they're not even in the damn discussion. They're not even in the discussion,
right?
With that
I mean, LG just feels like a crapshoot lately. It's like they can't make a phone, they can't make a watch. I guess they can make a TV. I don't really know what they're good for.
Yeah, LG makes some good TVs, no doubt, but yeah, everything else is not so much. Nah, not so much. Okay, let's see. A lot of people were saying that they never use, they are now wearing and watching more since they got their Apple Watches. Yep, no doubt. All right, LeBaron says, I know this is the Apple theme, but can we talk about this Nubia X? Has anybody thought? I'm curious of thoughts. I've kind of heard about it, but I don't know exactly what it is. Do you know what that is?
I don't. I've not heard of that.
Okay, so I guess we can use Google because I don't know what the Nubia X is. I just saw like a headline, but I didn't really read into it too much. So let's take it to the Google and see what Nubia X is real quick, and then I can better give you my thoughts and opinions on once I know what it is. What it is. Nubia X, if I can type correctly. Okay, Nubia. Oh, it's a phone. Okay. Oh! Is this that phone that Unbox Therapy was talking about? This is the other. Oh, this is the one that Engadget did their video on, I guess. Oh, this is the one with the no notch and the secondary screen on the back. Oh, okay.
That's funky. Wow, that's kind of cool.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean,
it's cool, but I'm gonna quote John Prosser: "This is not a hardware game; it's a software game." And I guarantee you with 80% certainty that this manufacturer has the most crap, cheesy, awful skin on the version of Android they've installed. That would just make it really difficult to use.
So it has a 6.2-inch LCD display with a resolution of 2280 by 1080. While the rear panel is an OLED screen with a resolution of 1520 by 720. Interesting. It comes with a 3,800 milliamp hour battery, and there'll be 6 gigs or 8 gigs of RAM. Oh, and the Snapdragon 845. So basically, it's the typical Android phone with a secondary screen on the back. Interesting. Okay. I mean, I guess. Oh, and no notch. My bad. And no notch. And it's gonna be coming with Android 8.1, so it's already playing from behind there. Well, number one, it's in China right now, so the chances of it coming to the US are probably slim to none. And yeah, I'm not so sure about the whole secondary back screen, but hey, we'll see what happens with that. So those are my thoughts on the Nubia X. All right, let's see.
Yeah, Genosis in the chat. No, it's not a hardware or software game. It's an experience game. That is true. You know, the ecosystem that companies have is a serious factor, I think, in which phone people will buy.
Oh, Gabby with the savagery in the chat. She said LG have become food stamp status. Oh my God. No, Gabby, no, Gabby, no. No, they're not that bad. Not yet, Gabby. Not yet, Gabby. Not yet. I mean, good Lord.
Well, I mean, how technical are we getting? Because most people who don't have the money for a smartphone have like a Samsung flip phone or something, or like one of those Samsung phones with the physical keyboard. So I'm sure LG makes some of those phones too, but I don't know.
Yo. At least LG phones have wireless charging, unlike some phones that were just announced this week, but we won't get into.
Yeah, I was shocked that the OnePlus 6T didn't have it. I assumed that it was a logical addition. I didn't watch the whole keynote. I tuned in at the end, and then when people were saying it didn't have it, I mean, it has a glass back. There is no excuse when the phone has a glass back to not have wireless charging.
You know, when I made my rant a couple of months ago when they unveiled the OnePlus 6, I'm like, and part of my rant, I was like, I bet you they put wireless charging on the 6T just because they hate y'all. But then these fools unveiled the 6T without wireless charging too. Oh no. That's when you have officially claimed food stamp status. When you release a phone in 2018 without wireless charging, your phone is a food stamp phone. Because who the hell is buying a phone without wireless charging? Hell, who's releasing a phone without wireless charging in 2018? It's a crime. It's a travesty. Why would you do that? Why?
I mean, Google caught on. Google takes forever to do anything, and they caught on with the Pixel 3. And what does OnePlus do? They remove the headphone jack, but, oh, wireless charging is not a thing. Okay, I mean, because your dash charging is just so great. You don't need wireless charging.
All right, so we got people in the chat trying to argue with me about wireless charging. Listen, man, I'm trying to tell y'all this, but I'm going to tell y'all one more time for the people in the back. Listen, man, when all of your competition is bringing out phones with wireless charging, you cannot release a phone without wireless charging. If you do that, when you do that, you will automatically play from behind. Even the iPhone has wireless charging. Even the Pixel 3 has wireless charging. Samsung, Huawei, LG, they all have wireless charging. OnePlus has no excuse to release a phone in 2018 without wireless charging. And as I keep telling you all, here in the US at least, wireless charging is every damn where. I don't want to hear about dash charging because when your OnePlus dies, where the hell are you going to plug it in the dash charge at? Where are you going to plug it in at? Exactly. I don't want to hear about dash charging. Give me wireless charging, baby, all day, every day. Where was I? What was I before I went off on a tangent there? All right, let's see.
You know, I hate to poke the bear here, but I'm going to poke the bear. I like wireless charging, but I can't say it's been revolutionary for me. Like someone pointed out, the wireless charger I have is one of those stands, and they were like, you could just get a phone stand and run a cable to it. And I kind of didn't have a comeback to them. I'm like, you're right, because I could have a fast charger via the wire and still have a stand configuration. So that's where I struggle with wireless charging, and is it really essential?
You know, in the grand scheme of life, it's not essential per se, but when wireless charging is in every bank, coffee shop, library, hell, even IKEA is building it into their furniture, it is no longer an optional feature. It is a standard, and every damn manufacturer, or almost every manufacturer, has come to realize that wireless charging is a standard. It's not an optional feature no more. It is a standard. And when your phone doesn't include wireless charging, that is a problem. Especially when all of your competition has wireless charging on their phones. Like, I understand that OnePlus plays the price game, but if you really want to go after the flagship, you got to have wireless charging. There's no excuse. Like, you got to have wireless charging. And it's not like it costs a lot to put wireless charging on your phone. I mean, good Lord, you talking about a couple of coils? Like, get out of here, people. Stop it. Put it in there.
Yep. Especially when they always label it as like the flagship killer, yet you don't have wireless charging. I mean, don't get me wrong. I've enjoyed wireless charging, but when I really question, do I need it or is it really necessary? I have a hard time saying yes.
like I said, it's not like in the grand scheme of things. Like for me personally, it's not that big of a deal because everywhere I go, I have chargers. I can just plug the phone into a charge. But if you're out and about on the street and you, like I said, if you're in that Starbucks or you're in that library or you somewhere that they have wireless charging at, I mean, you might not have a place to plug in, but at least you got a wireless charger on deck somewhere if you need to top up or you need to get a little bit of charge. Now, people will keep saying that the wireless charging technology is too slow and it doesn't really matter, but I'd rather have a place to top up my or plug in my or pop my phone down for a few minutes to get some charge back than not have a place to plug in at all and walk around with a dead phone, which is what OnePlus wants you to do. I ain't got time for all that. At least with my iPhone or my LG or whatever the case may be, I could pop it down on a charger for like 5 minutes and have a little bit of charge or 10 minutes, whatever it takes, and be on my way. Whereas opposed to OnePlus, which would tout that charging, but where the hell are you gonna plug it in at when you're out and about on the street? Yeah. Because dash charging really works well on a dead-end street, right? I thought so. I don't want to hear about dash charging. I don't care about dash charging. What I care about is wireless charging.
It's also nice with the car mounts. The ones that have wireless charging built in, and you can just mount your phone when you're driving. Don't have to worry about plugging in a wire. It's already set up for you.
Yeah, man. Let's see.
Didn't you do a review on one of those?
Oh, the IoT dash charger? Absolutely. I did. And it
you
is
still
legit.
Use it?
I use it, but not for the wireless charging.
Okay. I tried with the phone mounts in my car, and I never found one I liked. I always felt like my phone was too big. I got to try again now that I have the 10S, because that was when I had the Pixel 2 XL. But it just, like, anywhere I put it, I felt like it was blocking some kind of view. So I ended up just, like, putting it in my cup holder when I drive.
Yeah, it's something that you have to get. It takes a little bit of getting used to, but, like, I have the IoT thing, and it has, like, a little clamp where it holds your phone at. So what I'm doing with it now is I prop the phone in there, and then I watch YouTube videos while I'm driving. Yes, I watch YouTube while I'm driving. Because I can do that. But, yeah, it's nice to watch. It's nice to be able to watch YouTube videos when I'm driving. And before you nerds start trying to get on me, it's right there. It's right up in the dashboard, in the windshield. So it's not like I'm missing out on what's happening on the road. Like it's all within my peripheral view. So it's not like I'm losing out on. I'm being my. It's not like my view is being obstructed. It's all within the windshield. I can see everything I need to see on the road and watch the YouTube video at the same time if I choose to do that. So I like.
Man, what kind of data plan do you have?
Oh, I got unlimited data, man. I'll mess around.
Are you grandfathered into the true unlimited though, or do you have like the throttle madness?
I got the throttle madness, but I mean, I'm on Wi-Fi most of the time anyway, so it doesn't even matter.
Yeah, I mean, hey, that would be better than what I got. We literally, like, the phone plan I have is 4 gigs of data shared across 5 lines.
The El Jefe, he listens to YouTube while he's driving. The El Jefe understands. He knows what's up. And like and my OB talking about how long you gonna stand there looking like a fool for your phone to slowly charge wirelessly. Well, my OB, at least my phone can get charged, unlike a OnePlus phone, which relies on dash charging without wireless charging. So if you're out there in a place that doesn't have any plugins and you got a dead OnePlus 6T or OnePlus 6, what you gonna do when your OnePlus dies on you? What you gonna do? Nothing. What I thought. Anyway. What was I talking about again? Oh, boy. Let's see. Where was I? Oh, Price Peterson said he used to have that plan. Okay. Oh, boy. Y'all better stop talking about the wireless charger. Y'all, this is not an argument you all going to win with me. I'm not, no. Not with every other phone manufacturer has adopted wireless charger. You are not going to win this argument. Like, OnePlus needs to get it together. If they really want to compete, they need to put wireless charging in their phones immediately.
You know what would be an interesting video for you is making a video defending Verizon. Because like so many people are like, oh, switch to T-Mobile or Sprint because you can get like so much data for way less money. And it's like, yeah, well, if you want to not have service anywhere, sure.
Exactly. I mean, I always tell people, you get what you pay for. Yes, Verizon is the most expensive carrier in the U.S., but guess what? They have the best coverage everywhere. So it is what it is. You can pay for T-Mobile all you want, but as John Prosper will tell you, T-Mobile coverage sucks donkey dick.
Yep. Well, I guess I can't say yep because I've never tried it, but everything I've heard points to yep.
So the only other carrier in this country that I would even consider that's not Verizon is AT&T. That is it. The T-Mobile and Sprint are garbage. They are absolute trash.
I mean, Sprint is a meme at this point. What's even going on with them? Are they getting acquired? Are they not? Nobody knows. They're trying to.
If you have T-Mobile, I mean, if you're in a T-Mobile area, then it'll work for you. But if you want to move about the country or you want to move about, then you might have some problems with T-Mobile. You might have some problem. But as I tell everybody all the time, you get what you pay for, and Verizon is expensive because they can be expensive. It's like Apple. Apple charges you the Apple tax because the products are that good. Verizon charges you what they charge you because the coverage is that good. There's really no argument. They won awards every year for having the best coverage. I mean, what are we talking about here? Is you got to, like Frosty, like my man Floss said, you got to pay to play, baby. You got to pay to play. That's what it is. That's right, my OB. Verizon Wireless is world elite level good. Absolutely. That's why they're the #1 carrier every year for far coverage goes. Now, they might not have the fastest data speed, but who the hell cares? You want your phone to work in more places more often than not. And if you want your phone to work more often than not, you are rolling with Verizon if you got some sense. Either Verizon or AT&T, one or the other. T-Mobile and Sprint, not so much.
You know what's interesting has been the switch in phone carriers from the stores where they would like push upselling so hard and like have a salesperson talk to you and all this to now everyone ripping off the Apple store where you walk in and there's just all these tables and you find someone and you're like, hi, can I get this phone? And they're like, yep. And then that's it.
Wait. Who's ripping off the Apple store?
Verizon, hardcore.
Really?
Oh,
because
yeah.
There's no table. I don't know Verizon stores you go to, but when I go to my local Verizon, I walk in and I get immediately attacked by a sales rep. Ain't no damn tables in there. They got
man, dude, you still got like the old style or whatever because they put tables in ours. They just renovated it just like an Apple store. You don't get like bombarded by someone. They just let you look around. I've seen a couple people get phones there, bro. And like they don't push upselling. It's so weird.
No, bro. No. When I walk into Verizon, I'm greeted immediately by a rep. Immediately, man. They don't. I wish I could walk into the Verizon and just look around and not be pestered. No. I don't know what type of life you live in. I need to live that life because that ain't my life. That is not my life at all, man. These Verizon people are trying to harass and sell you on stuff. As soon as you walk into the door, as soon as they hear that bell chime, it's game time.
In fact, mine has a queue system even with the app where as soon as you walk in, someone will be like, hi, did you get in line? And if you haven't gotten in line on the app, they put you in line and you have to wait your turn. And then you get a push notification when it's your turn to be able to talk to somebody.
Now, Jason brings up an interesting point. He says AT&T had great coverage, but they have a lack of phone. Now, I always thought AT&T had the best choice of phone. I don't know how that happened. That must have changed over the years because back in the day, AT&T had the best lineup of phones to choose from. So I don't know what changed or what.
I feel like Verizon's kind of lacking. I mean, they got the iPhone, the Pixel.
Verizon has always been lacking. They've been lacking for years on the phone lineup. They've been slacking hard. They're just now starting to get better with their phone lineup, but Verizon used to be behind on phone choices.
Wait, are they pushing? Whoa, Verizon offers this non-cellular Apple Watch?
No, what are you talking about?
I just went to their website. I don't know what this one is, but there's one listed for. Oh, wait a minute.
No, they only.
That's gotta be cellular. Yeah, never mind.
Nope. No. That the Verizon will not make any money for that, so they're not. You will find no non-cellular devices in any of these carrier stores. The only.
No, what they did was they switched it to a 24-month payment plan.
Yeah,
that's
what they did. Yeah,
because they used to be a 6-month payment plan. I thought that was kind of ridiculous.
I actually kind of liked it because then I got my device payment out of the way quicker.
Well, you can pay it off early, from what I understand.
Yeah, you can, but yeah. Yeah, Verizon changed the contract length for the Apple Watch, which kind of sucked, but whatever. Let's see.
Yeah, I'm still paying for this Pixel 2 XL. Worst decision of my life.
Oh, AT&T getting the red hydrogen phone? Oh, yeah, like you said. At this point, the red hydrogen phone is dead on arrival. Nobody cares. It's going to be overpriced, and the reviews are already bashing it. So, yeah, good luck with that. Good luck, Red. Let me know how that worked out for you.
Is the LG V40 out yet?
I think so.
Man, that has been the most flop of an LG phone yet. Like, not even the big boys. Like, if Jonathan Morrison doesn't make a video, or I guess he did make a video when it was announced, but
Yeah,
it's sad though, like how low the coverage has been on that phone.
Because it's out of it made the same mistake that Google made with the Pixel 3. It's not competitively priced. When it starts to like what, $900, I think. I think it starts to like $900. Like, no, who the hell buying an LG V40, a phone at the bottom of the food chain for $900 when you got the iPhone XR, the OnePlus 6T, the Samsung S9 is still out there, and other phones that are better than the V40? Like, who is doing that? Nobody. And if you do want to spend that much money for a phone, then you talk about the iPhone XS and XS Max, the Note 9. I mean, no, they're not competitively priced. No, they killed that phone with the pricing.
Yep. Poor LG.
And that's why people were trying to clown me when I made that video with me and Drew talking about the LG V40 pricing. They were trying to clown me about, you don't know about LG, you didn't use the phone. Like, I don't have to use the damn phone. All I gotta do is look out at the landscape and see that nobody's gonna buy the damn thing because it's overpriced anyway. I don't need to use the phone to tell you that it's overpriced. I mean, who the hell, like, you know what? I can't speak for other countries, but I can speak for what happens in the U.S. And in the U.S., who the hell is buying a V40 for $900 when you got the OnePlus 6T, which is dropping for less than $600? You got the iPhone XR, which is at $750. You got the even the Pixel 3, which that is lower priced than the LG V40. Not that anybody cares at this point, but the Pixel 3 is priced lower. Then you got the Samsung S9, which is priced lower. Who the hell cares about the V40 when it's overpriced and it's at the bottom of the food chain? That's like me charging $800 for $5 worth of food stamps. Why the hell would I do that? I would never do that. I would never charge you $800 for a $5 book of food stamps. Why the hell would I do that? I am not an idiot. LG are a bunch of idiots with their pricing, and that's why that V40 is already dead on arrival. Get the hell out of here.
And the watch.
Oh, here you want to watch again. Who are you going to watch again, man?
I don't know. It's so hilarious. I can't stop bringing it up because it's such a meme. $450, analog hands, no heart rate sensor. What the heck?
That's right, man. Who the hell paying $800 for garbage? And actually, the LG V40, I think it starts at like $900. Like, what the hell, man? What in the hell? Oh, man. Gabby said nobody wants to care for LG, but the V40 gave 5 care. Gabby is a savage, man. Gabby is a savage, bro. She is definitely a front page tech disciple, bro. Crack me up. Oh, crack me up. Let's see what we got. Oh my God! Wow, my man Rain G4 said the LG phone are the phones you buy at one of those tents on the corner on the street. Wow, good Lord, y'all think I'm savage, man? Y'all more savage than I am. Oh my goodness, woo boy. Oh man, yo, Mark Yates, you missing a point, man. It could very well be a good phone. Actually, I think by all accounts, it is a good phone, but it's overpriced. And nobody cares about LG here in the US. LG, they like, after last year with the debacle with the Pixel 2 and the LG V30, LG is already playing catch up. So even if the V40 is a nice phone, nobody here in the US cares. They're at the bottom of the food chain. Not only are they at the bottom of the food chain, they brought out the V40 this year overpriced. There are too many phones better than the V40 out there, which cost lower. Nobody's giving any fuck about an LG V40 priced at $900 when it's an iPhone XR out there, or a OnePlus 6T, a Pixel 3, an S9, and S9 Plus, etc., etc. Nobody cares about a V40 priced at $900. If you're going to pay $900 for a phone in the US, You're not buying an LG V40. You're buying a Note 9. You're buying an iPhone 10s, 10s Max. Well, the phone. You're buying maybe even a Pixel 3 XL if you really want to take that leap of faith. But anyway, you're not buying an LG V40 at $900. You're buying better options. It's overpriced. It's out of its league. It's punching a butt. Like John Proston says, it's punching outside its weight class. It's already doomed.
And the thing is, brand recognition is huge, especially in the U.S. Yes. And LG just does not have that.
At all. They have no brand recognition in the U.S. Nobody inside the U.S. cares about an LG. Or as John Proston would say, there are no fucks in a fuck bill in the U.S. for the LG in their phone, in their mobile phone. Now, if it's an LG TV, that's another story entirely because the LG TV game is on par. But the LG mobile phone game, no, nobody cares. Nobody cares.
I find it kind of funny how LG makes the best TVs, yet they can't make a phone screen to save their life.
So Mark, we're full of it. But Mark, if you want to pull up the sales numbers, I'll show you how much of a fool I am if you want to pull up the sales numbers for phones this year, man, young man. I can show you just how dead in the water LG is, but since I'm a fool, you let me know. Talk to me, let me know.
Mark, the G series did pretty well up to the G5, and that's when they screwed up. The G5 was like a Frankenphone with a bottom that came out of it and tried to make it modular and was completely a fail. And they just never recovered from that. I know a lot of people who love the G series, like the G4. That phone was the sweet spot, and then they just flopped with the G5 and never course corrected.
Yo, man, hey, man, y'all, hey, this live stream is for you all. This live stream is for me to go directly one-to-one with you all. We're not always going to agree. I'm cool with that. But when you come into my live stream trying to talk to me about an LG V40, I'm gonna have questions for you. I'm gonna have questions. I'm gonna have questions. I'm gonna present you with questions. You got questions for me. I'm gonna bring back questions at you, and then we're gonna have to talk about it. There is a reason why LG is flopping harder than LeBron James in the NBA Finals, because they ain't on that level yet to be selling phones at $900 here in the US. They're not there. Oh man.
Oh, we got someone defending the G5.
What?
It was Dave 2D approved. Spec-wise, the G5 was okay. The problem is, you think the coating on the Pixel 2 is bad. What was that? The G5 had this plastic rubbery paint on it. It was terrible.
The G5 was their modular phone, and that went sideways quickly, but whatever.
I just remember the Jerry Rig Everything video on the G5. It was not pretty at all.
I bet. Oh man. So somebody asked them, I'm having issue with burn in on my Note 9. Not really. No, it's actually been pretty well. I have no issue with burn in as of yet. Obviously, burn in is a common problem with OLED display, but as far as the Note 9 goes, it's still pretty good. So I haven't noticed anything yet.
So right now you got the Note 9 and the 10s Max. Did you get rid of your Pixel?
Yeah, I got rid of the Pixel a long time ago. Yeah.
Honestly, the only reason I'm keeping mine at this point is because I am my dad's an app developer, so he tests a lot of Android apps. So it's more for him because he tests a lot of stuff on stock Android. But man, if it weren't for that, this Pixel would be out the window.
I feel kind of bad because I'm the one who recommended you get the Pixel 2.
Yeah, you're like, yeah, man, this phone is Viper approved. It's the best thing ever.
Oh, no. Whoa. I didn't say that. I might have said it had the best camera ever because it does. At least the still camera anyway. But it's a good phone. It just, I don't know, it just fell off the wagon somehow.
Yeah, even MKBHD went on camera to be like, I don't know what happened to this phone, but it just...
Yeah, and it's serious when MKBHD, a noted Pixel aficionado, turns it back on the Pixel. It's real, man. It's real.
Yep.
My man, I think my man Zach is surprised to see you in the live stream, Christian.
It's
What's up, Zach?
Christina Taylor, as he says.
Christina Taylor. Oh man, is it Friday? No, it's not Friday, Zach. But since I started an hour earlier tonight, I am bringing people in to chat with me. It is what it is.
So we are the group of non-Halloweeners.
Yes, yes, we are anti. Well, no, no. Yeah,
Oh,
we're
I didn't take offense to that, Zach. I know you were. I know that was a typo.
anti Halloween. Well, not really, but I ain't
You
really
know,
gonna say.
I'm straight up anti-Halloween. Like
I
I'm like, why? Okay, it bugs me how commercialized it is. The pressure of like all the households have to buy candy. Like it's only benefiting the candy companies in a
bruh.
way.
Nobody
I
has
mean,
knocked on my door in 10 years. I don't want to buy candy no more. I stopped buying candy a long time ago.
yeah, we don't have to because we're out in the country. But when we used to live in a neighborhood, it was difficult to
Zach, did you
escape.
take the lightsaber, Zach? Did you take the lightsaber though? That's all. I need to know. Did you take the lightsaber with you? Cause that would have been bad. So my man Dave West is out there, and he said Google dropped the ball with the Pixel 3. I would completely agree, Dave. Oh my God, man, it was crazy because earlier this year I was hyping Google up. I'm like, man, this is the year where the Pixel 3 has a chance to make some noise, and they completely dropped the ball.
I mean, do we really have faith when that was the same story last year? It was, oh, the original Pixel was not so great, but it was Google's first official branded phone. So the Pixel 2 is going to fix all of that.
Yeah, Google didn't fix anything with the Pixel 3. They only made it work. And then they let OnePlus come in there and just straight drop kick them with the 6T. I mean, OnePlus literally destroyed Google on Monday. Like, my God. Whoo!
Yeah, man, that Google keynote was funky. Like, really rise all the products up on a pedestal at the beginning and let people take pictures.
I didn't even watch it, but I heard people were just banging on it. Like, oh my God. They said they had some chick up there who was presenting that she couldn't even say her word correctly. Like, what? Oh.
Yeah, it was weird. Also, there was a photo of Mr. Mobile. I don't know if you saw that on Twitter, but he had like this whole tripod rig with this fancy camera right next to the pedestal, like right in front of it. People were like, "How'd you know that was coming?"
Oh man, it's funny. Oh my man, Zach is dishing up for pizza. You know what? I ain't even mad, Zach. I'm not even mad.
Pizza sounds good right about now.
It does. It does. But yeah, OnePlus laid the smackdown on Google and the Pixel 3. My God, it was a massacre, man.
You know what I loved about their keynote is how real they were. Like I tuned in right at the end, so I missed a lot. But that guy, like when he went into the pricing, I thought they were gonna drop like, oh, this phone's $750 like every other phone. When he was like, oh, you know, obviously price of parts going up because a lot of more features. I'm like, oh, here we go. And then when he dropped the $550 bomb, I was like, oh my gosh.
Oh, we got Mia Diva Rodriguez. What's up, Mia? How you doing? Welcome to the stream. But yeah, I do what he was doing until we start talking about we were talking about the pricing potentially going up. I'm like, oh, they're about to drop us with the same price. Like, dang. R.I.P. Google. As Flock would say, R.I.P. Google Pixel. R.I.P. Over with, bro.
Yeah, it really makes you think about how dysfunctional Google is as a company. When you look at inconsistencies in their products and services, how corrupt YouTube is. I mean, it's all the only thing Google really has down to a science is search and Gmail.
Right. So Lamar stepping up says awesome video. I don't know if we're talking to me or you, but thank you, I think. Not sure who you're talking about, but okay. All right, let's see. Zach went as a Jedi, of course, and he brought 3 lightsabers with him. That's funny.
Yeah, like Mediocre Tech is saying, Google is too big. They just don't have their focus set. Apple knows their focus, and that's why they're crushing it, because they have their niche. They know what their goal is, and they go after it.
Yo, Apple knows. Apple's been doing it for so long. Apple knows what's up. Google has their hand in every pie. They don't have a focus. It shows all over what they're trying to do, and they don't have it. And Gabby is being savage again. She said the 6T drop kicked the Pixel. Oh no, here comes Apple OnePlus run. Oh, wow. That's how you know she watching my video. Too funny, Gabby. Too funny.
Okay, now we got someone trying to say that Gmail sucks.
What? Oh man, Gmail is life, bro. I use Gmail every day. Crazy. Gmail is life. Even when they had that other thing called inbox, I never used that. I stayed using Gmail.
Okay, are we talking Gmail as an email provider though, or Gmail the website? Because that's kind of two different things.
Oh, I never use Gmail. I shouldn't say never. I rarely ever use the Gmail website. I'm always on the app, and the app is bad.
I've been using Spark lately. The Mac integration, like Spark for Mac and iOS, everything syncs. I'm definitely enjoying it.
All right, so weren't you one of the people that were like upset that Astro client went out of business, or one of those things?
Oh, Newton Mail, yeah.
Yeah. Did you ever find a solution to that?
Spark pretty much has become my solution. I was never sold on Astro, and then like 2 weeks later, Slack bought it and shut it down. So I'm glad I didn't convert to that. But I'm really happy with Spark so far.
All right, Christian, I need you to do me a favor. I gotta go refill my cup. I need you to entertain the people for a few minutes.
All right, let's do it. I'm taking the wheel, guys. Yes, Spark for life. Yeah, Spark's great. Spark is an email client, so a program for Mac and iOS that syncs all your mail. Unfortunately, not for Windows or Android. That's why I didn't try it sooner, because I was on Android for the longest time. But yeah, that is what Spark is. It is a great email app. It's free too, which is what I really like, because Newton Mail was $50 a year. It was definitely a steep price. So I like free better than $50 a year. Haven't gotten spam mail on Outlook. Yeah, man, spam filters are hit or miss. You know, you never know what you're going to get. Sometimes it's good, sometimes it's bad. Gmail for me is pretty good. I've heard Outlook can be hit or miss. It just became cool to hate on Microsoft. Yeah, Microsoft they're in a rough spot right now. Like, Windows is great. Well, I don't know if I should say Windows is great. Windows is good, but they're spinning their wheels with Word. Like, Google Docs, I think, is definitely superior to Word. And Viper is back. Feel like I got to hype up his entrance.
So I heard something about you saying Google Docs is better than Windows Word. Is that right?
Yeah, we got to talking about Microsoft, and I was saying, like, Microsoft knows what they're doing with Windows. That's proven. But when it comes to this whole Office 365 thing, I don't know. I just think that Google Docs is better, I guess better for the value, because Google Docs is free. The Office Online thing, I think, is like $5 a month. But yeah, I'm all into the Google Docs ecosystem. It's weird because now I'm split. I'm not going to say I got my foot in the Apple ecosystem. I jumped in the Apple ecosystem pool completely. But I'm still a Google Home user. I'm still on Chrome. I did make a video about Safari, but it ultimately did not pull me away from Google Chrome. And I do miss Google Assistant. I'm going to be honest.
You know, Google Assistant is on your iPhone too, right?
Yeah, but come on, it is not the same.
Oh,
when you gotta get to work, you gotta have that hot word right away. You're not going to be going to an app icon and tapping it just to send a text message. But then again, Siri is fine for sending texts and making calls. What Siri doesn't know how to do is anything else.
Oh yeah. I'm not saying that it's ideal. I'm just saying that it is on the iPhone.
Yeah. Yo, I'm still eyeing that HomePod. I hate to say it, but I really am.
Oh man, I'm not doing it. I'm not doing it tonight. Nope, not talking about the HomePod, because that's the road to nowhere.
Here's the thing: the HomePod is overpriced, absolutely 100%. The only reason I'm considering it is because I really like Apple Music, and all I use my Google Home for is to listen to music and control lights. Now I can't listen to music on my Google Home because I switched to Apple Music. So the only way I can really do that is if I get a HomePod, then I can control my lights and listen to music. Win-win, except for my wallet.
Okay, if you want a HomePod to listen to Apple Music, then by all means, do what you got to do. At the very least, you can do right. Everything else, not so much. But play Apple Music, that it can do. I'll give it that. That's about it. But and it will control your life. So yeah. So what you want it for, yeah, you go right ahead. It might work for you. I ain't never put another dime in that trash again. But yeah, for you, that might work. So somebody in the chat was talking about they like Gmail, but they don't like Google data mine for information. That's all good and well, but you all realize that all of these companies have your information, right? It's just not Google that has your information. Apple has your info. Samsung has your info. Whoever you use as a smartphone manufacturer has your information. Like your information is like, I told you all months ago, privacy is an illusion. There is no such thing as privacy in this digital age. If you own a smart device, if you own an internet connected device, you do not have privacy. I don't care what you say. All these smart speakers and smart thermostats and whatever internet connected devices you have, they are all tapping into your privacy. You don't have privacy. So I don't know why everybody's getting up in arms about finding this stuff out when you pretty much allow these companies, we allow these companies to do what they're doing. We allow them to. The moment we agree to use these smart devices, we allow these companies to tap into our privacy. So you all can be paranoid if you want to, but your privacy has been compromised a long time ago. Y'all just now getting woke. I've been woke about this for a year, but y'all just seem to be getting woke in 2018. I don't understand it.
Dude, that is the video that turned me on to you. That video was when I was like, all right, this guy is going somewhere. This guy has huge potential. Like, I love that video.
So Mia said, what about using VPN? I mean, that's work. I mean, that's good to deterrent against hackers and being hacked and whatnot. But I mean, the moment you sign up to use the VPN, then the VPN has your privacy compromised. So there is no not getting your privacy compromised. Somebody's gonna have access to your information that you clearly can't do anything about. So, like I said, the moment you agree to use an internet connected device, you are surrendering your right to privacy. I don't want to hear it. So unless you live off the grid, your privacy is screwed. It is what it is. You just have to deal with it.
Right. And with the VPN, you're still sending audio files to the company in the case of the smart speakers. And the company has those audio files. That's what people are concerned about is they say, oh, I don't trust all these smart speakers because of the microphones. But what bugs me to no end when people say that is you realize there's been a mic on your computer for 15 years. There's been a mic on your smartphone for 10 years. These are all internet connected devices. The Nest camera in your house, there's a microphone on that. So what is so different about these smart speakers that people feel so uncomfortable all of a sudden?
It's like Tim R said, people can buy into the privacy myth, but are only hurting themselves by subjecting themselves to an inferior experience.
Exactly.
Basically, that's it.
Like you could say Google Maps. People could say it makes them uncomfortable because Google knows where they're going. You know those GPS things years ago that were like $500 before smartphones? You don't think those companies were keeping track of where you're going? This has been going on for way longer than you think.
I mean, I'm just saying. I mean, I'm like I said, I am the man about tech. I am a tech edutainer. I educate and entertain at the same time. Tonight, you all are getting educated, and I'm educating you all to the fact that y'all don't have no privacy. All of you all that are watching this live stream right now, you surrendered your right to privacy. You already did it. It's over with. You're done. Your privacy has already been compromised, and you allowed it. So just by you watching this live stream and listening to this live stream, you have surrendered your right to privacy. So I don't want to hear it. It is what it is. This is just something we have to deal with. Now, can these companies be better about how they use it and whatnot? Absolutely. And that's why the EU is raising all types of hell, trying to get these companies to better let us know what they're doing with our data. But don't get it twisted, man. You still don't have that much control over what happens to your data, and it is your fault. It is what it is.
Man, I'm sitting on my hands for this FPT episode now. I have no idea what's coming. I mean, I'll be in there in some way, but I have no clue what this is gonna mean.
Myobi, do you really think that Google is the only company that's doing bad things with your data? Really? Are you really that naive? You know that Google sells it. Okay. You think Google is the only company that's selling or doing something bad with your data? Really? Really?
So what I gotta ask you is, do you buy into the whole Apple privacy game they play, or do you think that's a load of crap?
Whew. Well, the only thing I can say about that is that nothing has been uncovered about Apple misusing customer data. So until then, I'm going to just go, you know. But even still, like I think that Apple is probably the most secure when it comes to consumer and customer data. But if something happens where we find out that Apple hasn't been by the book, I would be shocked. But right now, they're still the number one company as far as privacy goes because we still haven't uncovered anything like malicious or bad about Apple and the way they use data. So, and according to Apple, they don't really collect data like that. I mean, that's supposedly that's one of the reasons why Siri sucks so bad because Apple doesn't collect data on us. So Siri can't give us the best experience because of the fact that Apple does not collect data. So if you believe Apple, I mean, it is what it is. But the question is, do you really believe them? I don't know if I believe any of these companies. I'm the captain of Team Apple, and I don't know if I believe Apple and as far as how they think data goes and how they what they do with data and things like that. But until we catch them in something about the data, then I can't really question it. So I don't know.
Yep, I definitely feel less stalked with an iPhone. That's probably a silly thing to say, but I don't know.
Yeah, and just like Gabby said, Apple is actually fighting against the government and the FBI as far as getting access to customer data. So I'm more liable to be on the side of Apple as far as they're protecting our privacy because they don't even let the government mess with the iOS user privacy, bro. And you know that's hardcore. So hey, I don't know.
Here's something I'm going to say. I never was able to test this and look into it and see if I'm crazy, but there are times I watch YouTube in incognito mode just because I don't want the videos in my history, like a home project, like, I don't know, how to fix a dishwasher. I'm like, I don't want this to be showing up in my recommended feed, so I'm going to watch it in incognito mode. When I got this Pixel, switching from my S6, I started noticing I would watch these videos in incognito mode on my computer, and they would be showing up in my recommended feed on my YouTube account. That freaked me out, and the only thing I could trace it back to is that my Pixel was listening to the video playing from my computer and tying it back to my YouTube account. Funny enough, as soon as I turn this thing off when I switch to the iPhone, all that has stopped. So that's a little bit sketchy. Like, I'm not one to buy into this whole your phone's always listening to you thing, but after that experience, it really makes me wonder if that was going on.
Let's see. So, what is he talking about? So, somebody talking about Linux, and then my we talking about one of the same or whatever. What I'm saying is that your privacy or what you think privacy is an illusion. That is what I'm telling you. It doesn't matter what company it is. As I keep telling you all, the moment you agree to use an internet connected device, you surrender your right to privacy. I don't care what company it is. I don't care if it's Apple or Google or Facebook or whatever. The moment you agree to use their services, the moment you agree to use an internet connected device, you no longer have privacy. You surrendered your right to privacy. It doesn't matter what they do or how they do it. You don't have it. You have lost control when you turn on your iPhone or your Android or you turn on your computer and connect to the internet. You surrender your right to privacy. It's a wrap. It's over with. So however you interpret that information is up to you. But I am telling you, when you use the internet or you agree to use an internet connected device, you don't have privacy anymore. It's gone. So do with that information what you will. It's over with. Gone.
Yep.
Let's see. Maya would say, yeah, that's true, but you don't just give out your life info to anybody. No, you don't give it out to anybody. But what I'm saying is that your info is at risk. It's not necessarily that it's being given out, it's that it's at risk. Like your info is no longer private. Like your name, address, phone number, all that information, it's not private. These companies have it. Now, what happens to it after that, we don't know. We can only hope that they protect it and whatnot. But what I'm saying is that it's not private information anymore. Somebody at Google or Apple, whatever, they know your name. They know your home number, your home address. They know your phone number. They know your birthday. They have all of that information. The moment you agree to use their devices, they have that information on you. They have it. It's not private anymore. Your privacy is an illusion. It's already been compromised. I made a whole video about this. Look it up. It's private. It's over with. It's done. So that's it. Where we at? All right. So Maya, we said the search history, buying behavior, engagement pattern that isn't being sold to people by Apple. I know I didn't say it was, but I'm saying that. But y'all not understand. I don't know what do I have to speak like French and Spanish and Chinese? I am not talking about data being sold. I'm talking about your data being out there to begin with. It is out there. I don't care about what happens to it. I don't really care what they do with it. I'm just telling you all it's out there for anybody to have access to. Apple,
your ISP has it.
Yeah, exactly. Your ISP, your internet company has it. They all have your information. It's not private anymore. I don't like what happens after that. I don't know. I can't tell you what Facebook does with your info. Well, I can now, but I can't tell you what Apple does with it or what Google does. Well, Google sells or whatever, apparently. But what I'm telling you all is that it's not private. It is out there on the web for anybody to gain access to that want it. If they have that data, they have that access to get it. It's out there. It's not private no more. Nothing is private. Anything that you put online is not private. The internet is undefeated, and the internet is forever. Even when you delete stuff, it's still out there for somebody to retrieve. Nothing is private. I mean, I don't know how many languages I got to talk to y'all tonight for y'all to get into your head. It's not about what happens to the information. I'm talking about the information is there for people to obtain and get about you.
Mark raises a good point, though. For like VPN use, at least that hides it from your ISP. Now, yes, the VPN provider has it, but I don't know about you guys. I feel a lot better about NordVPN having my data or whatever VPN company over Comcast. But that's just me.
And I didn't even get on the fact that when you go to the grocery store, or you go to a mall or something, and you swipe your credit card, and that company gets hacked, your credit card information is now not private. Even though as soon as you swipe it anyway, it's not private anyway. Unless you're using something like Apple Pay or Google Pay or a secure payment plan, your credit card information isn't private. The moment you swipe it into those credit card terminals, guess what? That merchant has your credit card info. So I mean, like I said, there is no privacy in today's age. It's gone. It's not real. I am trying to get through y'all heads that privacy is an illusion. It is not there anymore. It's gone. It was gone a long time ago. It's over with.
Man, you're going to make me rant on chip cards. I have a whole rant on how flawed chip cards are and how they're completely useless.
Sounds like a video you need to make there, sir.
It does.
It does.
I mean, okay. Here's the problem. Chip cards in the US still have the magnetic strip on the back. And that has your like raw card number or whatever you want to call it. So a skimmer works exactly the same as it always did, even with the chip card. We got GameSky in the building, or GameSky. I don't know how you pronounce that.
And I'm with GameSky, man. Like I sacrificed the privacy I sacrificed my privacy so I can have the best online experience possible. And I'm okay. Like I'm with him. I'm okay with that. Like if people do find out about my life, you're not gonna find out much anyway. I ain't got nothing going on, bro. I'm on YouTube all the time. So it's not like I hide. I'm on YouTube damn near every day. So I mean, if you want to find Viper, you can find Viper. I'm not hiding here, bro. But yeah, I mean, for the assets and the things that I'm able to do with my credit cards and my online persona, I'm okay with these companies having my information. I don't really care because I have things I need to get done, and I need to get them done as quick as possible, and I need to get them done digitally. So I sacrifice my privacy to get that done. So I'm with GameSky. That's how I get down. But now what you do with your information, I don't know. I can't tell you what to do with your information. That's a decision that you have to make. But I've already made my decision a long time ago. So I don't know. It is what it is.
Yeah, you know, for me, there's a fine line because I definitely want a personalized experience. I'm okay with companies more or less knowing what I'm doing to provide that. It's gotten creepy lately, though. And definitely since I stopped using the Pixel and kind of backed off from Google a bit, it's gotten a bit better. But now it's like I look at something on my browser and then I open Instagram on my phone and every single ad is that item, which I know that's nothing new, but it's a little bit like, why is this happening? Like, I don't know. I definitely am considering trying a VPN to see if it'll stop that because it's kind of bugging me.
Sounds like an experiment, man. Yep, Gabby, I do remember Target. I remember Target. I remember Chase. Who else got hacked? A few other people got hacked too. So yeah, there's been a lot of breaches of security lately.
You know, I'm waiting for Amazon to get hacked. Like that would be huge.
That'd be bad. Are you sure they haven't been hacked already? I think everybody else been hacked. Even Apple's been hacked.
I don't think they have as far as payment info.
Oh, not payment info, but I mean, there was that whole iCloud scandal a couple of years back with the celebrities and the new photos and whatnot.
Oh yeah,
yeah. So Mark says you could choose to do who you do business with. Yeah, you can choose. You absolutely you could choose who you do business with. But you can also hamper your online experience too by trying to avoid different businesses because you think your information's not secure enough. I mean, I don't know. Like I said, at the end of the day, you have to make that what the choice that's most best for you and what makes you more comfortable. I mean, that's the choice that you have to make. Like I said, all I'm saying is that when you choose to connect to the internet and use a smartphone or a smart tablet, your privacy is out there. That's all I'm saying. It's out there and it's out there. That's it. That's all I'm saying.
And if you're the type of person who feels uncomfortable unless you use DuckDuckGo and a VPN and all this stuff, maybe there's something else going on. Not saying anything, but
man, what do you think, Chris? What do you think?
I mean, if it makes you uncomfortable, if you don't use all that stuff, maybe there's something else you need to be looking at in your habits. Like maybe there's a bigger problem here. I don't know.
Yep, like GameKey says, I can't talk. YouTube recommends videos, eBay recommends items, Shopify recommends music, or Spotify. I say Shopify. Spotify recommends music, and all of it based off of our history and our interests. So yeah, pretty much. Yeah, man. Yeah. The internet. You know what I call the internet? The internet is a beautiful disaster. That's what the internet is.
Yep, that's very true.
It's a beautiful disaster, man. It can be beautiful, and it can be an absolute chaotic disaster.
It's affected other areas too. Like now, people expect software to be free all the time, which makes it hard for app developers to. Unless you're like Apple. I mean, the big companies have it figured out to make income, but these small app developers, they're making their apps, and people are like, "Why isn't it free?"
So Kevin D said, "Hey Viper, am I late? Yeah, you're only late by 2 hours, but no biggie, no biggie." So GameKey says, "I agree. Most people that are worried, I think, have some skeletons in their closet they don't want to get out." yeah, pretty much. I mean, like I said, at this point, yeah, you gotta like Flossie Carter said, you gotta pay to play, baby. You gotta pay to play. I love that thing. You gotta pay to play. It's true though. You gotta pay to play. All right. Somebody was asking something earlier, and I forget. All right, so when you were talking about the chip earlier, Chris, you said the chip cards are flawed because they have the magnetic strip on the back, right?
Right. They still store the magnetic strip stores your raw card number unencrypted. So if there's a skimmer in something, you could put a skimmer in a chip reader, and theoretically, if I'm understanding right, they would still get your raw card number and be able to use that somewhere else.
Ooh.
And the flaw goes worse. Something that people don't realize is a PIN should be required for a chip card. That's how it's supposed to work. At least in the US, it's not. When you get to the PIN screen, if you hit enter twice, 9 times out of 10, it'll just say, okay, PIN bypassed, and it puts the transaction through anyway.
It depends on what type of card you're using, though, because sometimes you have like a credit debit card, and if you don't put the PIN in, it'll process it as a credit card, and then you don't need the PIN.
Right, but I'm saying with a chip card, it's supposed to always require a PIN. That's how they were designed to work.
Oh, okay. I'm scrolling back up here to the chat, and Gabby said 2 years ago, Google found out she was riding a bike to work. She shut it off. Wow. I'm not surprised. Yo, Google be tracking that GPS, man. Google be on lockdown.
Google has decided I work at the gym I go to.
What about the gym you go to?
Google has decided I work there.
Oh,
It's
oh
like
my.
your work commute, and it tells me the time to the gym every day because I always go at the same time every day.
Oh yeah, that's funny. That's funny. That's funny, man. Yeah, yeah, yeah. It's funny, like when you do a certain thing, like as a repeated habit, and yeah, like you said, Google like will pick up on it. Yeah, like Rain said, when like if you look something up on Amazon, it somehow ends up on Facebook. That happens to me too, man. I try to cut it off, and it still happens. Like, yeah, Facebook is notorious for tracking people. Terrible, terrible, man. But Apple put in some features in iOS 12 to stop Facebook from tracking people. So I don't think that could be happening anymore on iOS 12.
And with Safari, I really want to
Oh yeah,
try
and
giving
with Safari too.
Safari a
Yep,
test drive.
yep.
Like I made that whole video hyping it, and then I remembered I never actually switched. So maybe I'm a hypocrite.
Don't tell your audience that, man.
Yeah, I really got to get with it and actually give Safari a go because I feel kind of bad for making that whole video and then I never actually switched.
All right, so let's change gear real quick before we get out of here. Um, so you did you I don't know if you did you watch the Apple event or have a chance to see what came out of the Apple event?
I did. I watched the whole thing.
So what would the highlight of the event for you?
For me, it was that Mac Mini. That Mac Mini is legit. Like for the price, oh my goodness, that thing looks awesome.
It does start, isn't it? And it's the thing that cracked me up about the Mac Mini. It's like $300 less than the iPhone 10s.
Yeah, it's kind of hilarious.
That's very hilarious.
Why? Okay, I'm gonna get on my soapbox. Why is the iPad Pro cheaper than the iPhone 10s? Does anyone else see a problem with this? You get a more powerful processor and a way bigger screen for less money.
Yeah, Apple is definitely doing some weirdness with their pricing, man. It's weird. I don't really fully understand it. The thing that got on my nerves a little bit was that they didn't even lower the price of the older iPad Pro from last year. They're still the same price. Like, really, dude?
I mean, same with the MacBook Air. The MacBook Air was $999 before the keynote, and they're still selling it for $999. And meanwhile, the new MacBook Airs are $1199.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, yeah. Now I know how Jason felt when he found out the pricing for the new iPhones earlier this year. He was pissed. I know how he feels now. That's kind of bogus. Usually, with the older Apple products, if they once they get a year old, Apple lowers the price button. They're not even lowering the price no more. Like, dude, what are you doing?
I was upset too. I mean, I was expecting the 10R to be 700 and the 10S to be 900, the 10S Max to be 1,000. I was really not happy when they just dropped that bomb at the end. Like, by the way, it's $1,000. Sucks to be you. Pay us money anyway.
Yeah, I think we're kind of reaching a point where Apple is getting a little bit too cocky in their pricing game because some of the stuff doesn't make any sense at all.
I mean, I don't know. They got people by the hook. Like, we say that, but Final Cut Pro is essential to me. So unless the price goes up to a ridiculous amount, I'm still going to be buying Macs.
Well, you know how it goes in the history of history. All empires fall at some point, man.
Yep.
And Apple's not going to be on top ever. Sooner or later, somebody's going to rise up and overtake them. And this might be the beginning of it because, like I said, they getting too cocky, man, with these prices. This pricing is crazy. Like you're on the top right now, man, but the bigger they are, the harder they fall, bro. And I'm the captain of Team Apple. And I'm telling you, if they keep this trash up with these pricing and stuff, I don't know.
In my view, though, Apple's made a comeback this past year. Like from my perspective, it was downhill from when Steve Jobs died to about last year. And I think they did a fantastic job with the iPhone 8. And that was when it kind of started to climb back uphill. And now with iOS 12 being stable and every Android flagship being a meme, it's like the tables are kind of turning again.
Yeah, I don't know. We'll find out, man. We'll find out. Judge Nelson said he wouldn't mind Google falling. I think Google's already falling a little bit after that Pixel 3 debacle.
You know, I would, but I wouldn't, because then I realize how much I love YouTube. Like, I don't want YouTube to go. But then Roberto Blake pops into my head and is like, but Christian, don't put all your eggs in the YouTube basket. And then I'm like, yeah, that's a good point. We all should diversify our audience.
Yeah, I need to start getting on Twitch more. I've been pretty much neglecting my Twitch account. I haven't been over there in a few months, and I need to probably at least 2 or 3 months. I need to get back over there and start twitching some more. But my problem with Twitch is that you have to use a at least on a laptop anyway, you have to use a third-party client to even start the Twitch broadcast. Like, I have to use OBS on my Mac. Like, you just can't. It's not like YouTube where I can just go into YouTube and start a live stream. You have to actually use an outside client to start a Twitch stream, and it's kind of annoying. It's like, dude, really? What the hell?
Yeah, I get that. Especially, well, Google owns Hangouts, of course, but Amazon has the resources that they could develop something just like this for Twitch.
I don't know why it's not there yet. I don't really understand. I think, you know what I think it is, like Twitch became a thing back in 2013 when the Xbox One and PS4 originally came out, and when Twitch first became a thing, you basically did the streaming through the Xbox or the PS4. So at that point, Twitch didn't need a standalone like client to launch a Twitch stream because everybody did it through their video game system. But now that Twitch is expanded, they really need to consider having a standalone client so we don't have to use other third-party apps and programs to start a Twitch broadcast. Like, they really need to get a standalone client start going on like really quick, because I'm really annoyed that I have to use OBS to start a Twitch stream. Like, I should not have to do that. Like, I don't understand it. Like, what is really going on, Twitch? Get it together, bro.
I think it's because Twitch is focused on gamers. Interestingly enough, when Amazon acquired it, yeah, they changed some stuff, but I feel like more or less they left it the same, which I did not expect out of Amazon. I expected them to completely change it and push it more towards a YouTube direction, but they kind of just been leaving it alone.
They haven't changed it too much, but at the same time, they did change some of the pricing and what we get with the pricing now. Because as far as like usually when you used to be subscribed to Amazon Prime or Twitch Prime, you didn't have to sit through ads. But now, even if you have Twitch Prime, now you got to sit through ads. So that kind of sucks. But
I get it though. I mean, your Amazon Prime is $100 a year. I think they were getting to that point where they were adding so much stuff and they realized they had to start like paring it back, because I'm sure that they were losing a lot of money on that over not having or over just playing ads.
So I got the question a couple of times lately. People want me to test out FaceTime, group FaceTime on the stream. I'm not really sure how I would. I guess I would have to use OBS or something for that. The only problem is
intuitive.
I don't know. I know you could do group FaceTime on the Mac, but I don't know. I don't have that many people that have iPhones per day. I damn sure don't have 32 people that have iPhones. I don't know 32 people with iPhones. So, I mean, we could probably test it out somehow, but it wouldn't be that many people though. And we got JD Tech TV. What's up, JD? How you doing, man? Call me at the end.
We got Zach. We got El Jefe. They're iPhone users. Jason's got an iPhone. I've got an iPhone. We can make it happen.
Yeah, we got a few people. Yeah,
John Prosser's got an iPhone now.
Damn! Wow, all the people that you just named that have an iPhone are just weird to me. You said Zach, who was basically Android only up until recently. Jeff, who was Android only up until recently. You were Android only up until recently. John Prosser was Android only up until recently. I mean, good lord.
Yep. Like, we're all jumping over.
Isn't it crazy? Like, everybody jumping over to the Apple pod. It's kind of nutty.
It's that ecosystem and stability.
Or Android not can't get their head out their own ass, basically.
Yeah, I mean, John says it best when he talks about all the Android OEMs are trying to copy the iPhone 10. And I'm like, well, I'd rather just have the iPhone 10.
Exactly. I mean, why go for the copy when you can get the original? Absolutely. So Kevin D said, Viper, you did convince me to convert from Android, get in my 10S Max December 1st. Watch order today. Oh man, you going in there head first, bro. That's what's up, man. I hope you like it, man. You gotta let me know how you like it. I'm sure you will, man. Seems like everybody else can switch over, pretty much enjoying themselves. Obviously, there's gonna be some things that you don't get on iOS that you do on Android, but I think the iOS experience is better than Android, but I mean, I guess that's a matter of personal preference. But I think it's better, and people that seem to be switching over think it's pretty good. So, hey, it is what it is.
I'm shocked that I don't miss home screen widgets. I thought I was gonna miss them, but I just the only thing I miss is picture in picture. That's literally it.
Don't get me started. Don't get me started. Honestly, I'm still mad that iOS is not optimized for large screen iPhones. I don't know what the hell Apple's doing. I don't know why they're dragging their feet. It's really annoying. It's pathetic and it's annoying at the same time.
So let me ask you, is the 10s Max, can you turn it sideways and get like the dual pane, whatever you call it?
Yeah, it's stupid. Yeah, that's not multitasking. I'm sorry.
No. I don't think it is. I was just curious. Like, it's weird because on the Plus iPhones, you can go landscape on the home screen, but I don't think you can on the 10s Max, right?
I don't think so either.
I think it has to do with the aspect ratio since it's so much taller.
Yeah, it's not going anything.
It would just be like really funky, especially with the notch. I kind of see why they didn't allow that.
But the fact that there's no true multitasking on the 10s Max is just atrocious. But JD said, switch to the iPhone 10R. Yeah. The 10R is kind of lit, but I kind of funny that the 10R has that flip view, but the iPhone 10s doesn't, like, or the 10s or the iPhone 10 doesn't. It's weird.
Yeah, there's not that much of a difference as far as screen real estate. In fact, the iPhone is the 10s is so tall with the aspect ratio. It's just really almost awkward not having it.
Well, they had a whole year to figure it out, and they haven't figured it out yet. So I'm gonna need them to work a little faster. So, since this is the official Apple silicone case in white, they come in a bunch of colors, but this white looks so good. This is the one that iJustine usually gets too. I love this white case. Actually, this is probably iJustine's fault that I have this one. I saw it in one of her videos, and I had to have it. And I had it last year, and I haven't stopped getting it since I saw it in her video. It looks good. It looks good. I blame you, Justine. I blame you.
So how often do you rock that over your leather case?
I've been rocking it more than leather lately. Usually I go about 50-50 though.
Yeah, I'm stuck on this UAG case. I'm a huge fan of this one.
Should know since there's so many bays. You ain't a one bay man. Oh, which one you got on there?
The UAG Plio.
Oh, okay. Oh, that looks nice.
Yeah, I'm a huge fan of clear cases because I'm like, if you're buying the gold iPhone, come on, let everyone know you got the gold iPhone. Like, the leather case is nice and all, but then you're just covering up. Like, for all people know, you have the iPhone 10. If you're dumping that much money into it with the gold exclusive color, show it to the world.
No doubt, man. No doubt. Oh, a lot of people were asking about it too. They're asking if this case like picked up things. Not really. I mean, yeah, it actually is pretty good at not picking up stains. Like, it doesn't really get dirty per se. It actually retains its look for the most part, so it actually done pretty well.
I wonder if it uses the same or similar material to the Apple Watch Sport Band.
Maybe, because those are pretty good at not picking up stains either. So yeah, it's possible, but this is pretty good about not picking up stains. So I'm pretty pleased. Like, I definitely think this is some type of technological marvel here with the white. But we have been here about 2 hours, and I need to go get ready for work and all that good stuff. So I appreciate you all hanging out with your boy. We here every night. Usually we start at 9 p.m. Central, but tonight was a special night. My man Easy Computer Solutions took the night off, so I started an hour earlier tonight. So if you guys were here the whole 2 hours, I appreciate you hanging out. Make sure if you want this one-to-one interaction with me, make sure you come back every Wednesday night at 9 p.m. Central for On Tube with the Man About Tech, where I answer your questions one-on-one. So I will be back next Wednesday for another edition of On Tube. But y'all know the big show happens on Friday night. Friday Night Viper, 6:30 Central Standard Time. Be there because you never know who might show up on an episode of Friday Night Viper. So for my man Christian, this your boy Viper, the Man About Tech. You know where to find me. So come back for more.